never had a wet dream in my life, and then I eventually did because I held it back for that long. And honestly, it didn't really help me out. Even though I read about all the stuff
That's
I
what
read
I'm saying.
about.
It's a waste of time.
All the stuff all the stuff I read about like being like this.
You're like, I haven't jerked off in a month. Where's my fucking business?
Exactly.
After hours pop. After this, then I switch your chins low. Hey, welcome to the After Hours Pop. Gang, baby, praise God. Yeah. Welcome to the After Hours Pop. Hey, welcome to the After Hours Pop. Yeah.
Quick announcement before we get started. The After Hour is going to be moving to its own YouTube channel, youtube.com/@afterhourpod. We're going to be re-uploading the first 10 episodes to that channel all week to the lead up to the first new episode on that channel on Saturday, December 7th. We want to see how much we can grow the channel on our own. You know, a lot of people are calling us the Bad Boys, the Thick Boys Studios. And if we want to leave up that moniker, we can't be shackled worrying about hurting the Golden Hour channel with things like copyright strikes or content strikes. You know, we want to get a little loosey-goosey. So make sure to click the link below, subscribe to the channel. Also, conspicuously absent from this episode was any acknowledgement of the Elephant Graveyard video. My lawyer sent it to me, unfortunately, right after we finished recording this episode last Tuesday. We're going to be responding to the full episode on that first episode airing on the new YouTube channel next week on the episode with Brian Callen, so it should be a fun one. Make sure to check that out. And yeah, that's all the housekeeping. Let's get to the show.
You know, if you expect nothing to ever go wrong, you're going to have a baloney life where you're just going to...
stoicism.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's probably the big beard, actually, why I'm so fucking cool and chill.
Yo, take that.
Are we starting yet or no? Is it recording?
Take
it all
I
off,
actually would
Nick.
like to start with your shirt off.
No.
Should we do shirts versus skins?
Hell yeah, podcasting. We're innovators.
So
Welcome to the
everything's good?
After Hour.
Welcome
Are we
to the-
recording?
Just double check.
That
rolling.
is our beginning of every show. Welcome to the After Hour. Are we recording?
I know. Honestly, I don't even... Is it recording for sure?
That
The audio?
is. I don't know how to check it.
We'll find out after. We'll be
That
surprised.
doesn't, I don't use that anymore.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Wait, real quick. You guys
better.
are talking about stoicism. What's your favorite stoic quote?
Eat my ass.
That's a great one, but it's not real.
It's from Quintus Aurelius
Quintus Aurelius,
Marquesius
yeah.
Decimus Meridius.
That sounds like Stoics. Yeah,
Well,
names.
it is. You know stoicism quotes off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Let's hear them, dickweed.
Well, my favorite one is we fear more in imagination than in reality.
That's basically whatever I had. It was like we suffer in our minds.
Yeah. That's the biggest one. That's the most powerful to me. Like, I love that one.
Yeah.
Because I'm always imagining, like, what the hell, whatever, but it's just our imagination.
And yeah, I love stoicism. Don't know any quotes off the top of my head, but
thousands of years ago, it still applies to today, which is amazing.
and it's like some people operate using like stoicism but don't even realize it, like Casey here.
Yeah.
I was just commending him on how he doesn't get upset when I make a mistake that extends his editing time, and he's just like, whatever, man, who gives a fuck.
Did you say
Yeah,
this
man.
one, Chin? We suffer more in imagination than in reality.
Holy shit, who wrote that?
It's on Reddit.
Just best stoic quotes.
Here's
I
one-
love it. I love
oh,
it.
you shit bucket. I wasn't on my phone being a dickwad. I was looking up one. My
Seemed
dad
like you were, though.
My dad sent me this quote, and that kind of aligns with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Mark Twain quote, and he said, "I'm an old man, and I've seen a great many troubles, but most of them never happened."
So good.
That's literally the
that's the
same
same. Yep.
same thought. I love it. I wonder if it was really
Beautiful.
Mark Twain, Yogi Berra, and Winston Churchill are just three guys who get credited with quotes that
Yeah.
they probably didn't say all the time.
Yogi Berra?
Yeah,
Really?
like
Yeah.
the catcher for the New
Yeah,
York
yeah.
Yankees. It's like because he would say all these like nonsensical things, but anything like that, they say it's Yogi Berra. Like, if you see a fork in the road, take it. I think was a Yogi Berra quote.
Sure.
My grandpa, that WD-40 didn't work. If you guys ever see random shots of Chin in the podcast, it's because I use this thing called Autopod that switches to whoever's talking, and his chair is squeaky. So sometimes, and I go through it and I check it, but then there's just random shots of Chin just not,
just fidgeting and stuff like
or just looking chill as fuck with the sunglasses and a hand on the mic.
By the way, we changed the mic and the cable, so hopefully no more issues.
Where was I? I was
What'd you
rolling
say?
on something stoicism.
You're talking about Yogi Berra.
Oh.
How big his ears and nose are.
My
Yeah, here's
grandpa.
Yogurt Berra.
Nice.
Yogi for short.
My grandpa was his backup catcher on the World War II baseball team.
All right, man, let's
Sick.
read
Or
some of
World
these
War
quotes.
Possibly. Yeah, let's check out some of his quotes.
Baseball is 90% mental. The other half is physical.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a goofster. I mean,
He's just-
Yogi Goofster.
I
he's
love
just
a good
goofster.
percentage goof.
Yeah.
He hits from
You
both
can't
sides of the
think
plate.
and hit at the same time.
That's actually a good, yeah.
I like
Just be in
that
the
one.
flow state, yeah.
I like that.
It's deja vu all over again. What's your guys' favorite quote? Not specific to any person or philosophy. I
I
love
already said mine before.
I love The Man in the Arena. It's really gotten a lot of play because they did the Netflix documentary about Tom Brady that was about the man in the arena, but it's incredible. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who knew neither victory nor defeat.
That's
That was
beautiful.
a whole
I love
chapter
that.
of a book.
I like that a lot.
Theodore Roosevelt. But yeah, it's just like go out and do shit. Don't criticize others for trying to do
Yeah.
shit.
Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, nice.
Nice. He's another one. Gets a lot of quotes attributed to him that maybe weren't, but
Maybe Benjamin Franklin.
Marcus? Alrighty.
I can't, dude. You know, when you're pressed to think of stuff, you can't think of stuff.
pressure.
That's my
No,
favorite.
if you don't
quote.
have one that you really like,
I got
love,
another
then
one.
That's fine.
that I saw on a shirt once. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell and a hell of heaven.
very similar to.
Yeah.
We got a through line here.
Yeah, yeah.
How
Are we a philosophy podcast now?
We are
I would love
officially.
to be.
I think so.
One is not old until regrets take the place of dreams.
Ooh,
Wow.
I'm gonna start crying.
We
Beautiful.
always feel free when we escape, even if it be from the frying pan into the fryer.
I don't know what that means, but sounds
Or
powerful.
into the fire. Into the fire. Even
Okay,
if it be
we're
from
done.
the frying pan into the fire.
You said it right into the
So you
fryer.
always it's basically saying the grass is always green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
The pan.
You guys got it. You guys got it. Wow, what a great 7 minutes we just burned unplanned. I think that was pretty good. Do you have any other? You got to think of a quote by the end of the episode.
Okay, I'll work on it. Thanks.
What's mine? No matter. What's matter? Never mind. That's from the first episode of The Simpsons.
It's nice to be important. It's more important to be nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
Work hard, be kind, have fun. That was like a Twitter post of some like child that was in hospice, like back in the day, but I've never
okay.
forgot it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Sorry, took a turd. What else?
I'll read one right now. It's a
Yes.
Family Guy quote.
Love
Hell
it.
yeah,
Now, I may be an idiot, but there's one thing I am not, sir, and that, sir, is
he's
an
an
idiot.
idiot. I knew that one.
Thank you. Yeah,
have
we have a
anything.
soundboard.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Nick.
Yeah, Nick, good pod, dude. Where are you going?
Did you hear that? That was my back,
Oh, we
That
need a
sounded
headphone thing for my
bad.
computer?
It happens every day.
Does it help? Does it feel better after you do
It
it?
does, yeah.
Or maybe it can't.
Can it? I don't know. Now I got to turn my computer.
How about most men die? Or not most. What the fuck? All men die, but most never live.
All men jizz, but some
Nick.
of them don't shit.
Yeah,
I'm in a
it
weird
was
mood
about to
today,
fall.
guys.
Yeah, you are.
We're
Chin
setting
kno-
up for a Nick spill.
Chin
Come on.
knows when I'm in a weird mood.
I felt it from the get.
I felt like you had like a lot of work to do or something.
Yeah, I'm a little overworked at the moment. I didn't sleep great last night. My car is still in the fucking shop. It's been 2
which
weeks.
is insane.
What's
it
wrong
makes
with
no
your
sense.
car? What's wrong with your car?
It had an
Oh,
oil
God.
leak, and they were like, I brought it in last Wednesday, 2 weeks ago, and they're like, yeah, you should be able to pick it up Monday, no problem. They're just not calling me. I call them all the time. They're like, oh, it's still not done yet. We need to get some tool from some other fucking place. And I'm like, well, get it and fix it. I'm about to just go over there and just get the car and just drive it with an oily because I'm spending all my money on Ubers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into a new routine at the new place. I'm a very routine-oriented guy. I feel crazy.
How did you pick where to take your car? Because this is something that's always like made me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Volkswagen, so I brought it to the Volkswagen dealership.
Oh, you think it'd be reputable but pricier, but nah.
But it's actually, so the issue, whatever it is under warranty. So it's not going to be expensive. That's like what's cool, but it's taken for bloody ever. I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck at home. I'm landlocked. It's a pain in the arse.
For your routine.
Look at the moon. Look at the bloody moon.
It's an oil level. Oh, I needed that. That made me feel better.
Oil level.
It's an oil level.
He's back.
Yeah.
Did you bring your bed to the new spot, or is it her bed?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
This is gonna shock everyone in the room. Just brace yourselves here.
I'm bracing.
We don't sleep together.
Oh yeah, I heard this.
We have there. Luckily, there's a little back house. That's my room. It's my office. It's my man cave. It's my chill zone. I've learned in these past 2 weeks, I'm high maintenance, and I like things a certain way. I like very specific things. You might call me someone who lives life on the spectrum, because I'm extremely routine oriented, and when my routine gets messed up, I get messed up. I have a lot of quirks and things I like just the right way. So, and then sometimes I just need a lot of personal space and a lot of personal time, and so that was one of the bonuses about the spot we found. It had a little back house, and Jess was like, she accepts all my idiosyncrasies. Thank God. It wouldn't work if she didn't. So she was like, you could chill in the back house, have your space, have your solo time. But what we do, Kev, I just said do
I like that.
is we'll bring a mattress out to we'll bring the guest bed out into the living room and do like a slumber party. There's also 4 dogs, so it's like 2 humans, 4 dogs. It's a lot on one bed. So to answer your question, yeah, the beds are there.
So at night you're chilling out in the living room,
Yeah.
and then you guys just decide, and you're like, all right, we'll go our separate ways.
Either I'll be like, I'm not
that one-
on the spectrum. I am the spectrum. Nice.
I am Queens Boulevard.
Yeah. So, if we fall asleep on the couch, then we'll just like crash out there. But if I'm like, if she's working late and like it's gonna get home late and the dogs are gonna be loud, then I'll just go to the my cabin and crash there.
If she climbed into bed with you, would you be pissed?
No, not at all.
Where do you guys bone?
Ooh, good question, Jen.
I'll answer your
Anywhere,
question. I'll answer your question with a question.
Yeah.
Everybody together.
Where
don't we
don't
bone?
we
Where
bone?
doesn't we bone? Yes. Yeah.
I missed it.
All right, that's great then.
Thanks.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't fly at my house.
Really? She
yeah.
would be like, "You're sleeping in the
Yeah,
bed
we
with me."
sleep in the same bed. I mean, even turning over is something I had to establish at the beginning. That
What do you
we're
mean?
not-
What do
we're
you mean
not
turning
falling
over?
asleep cuddling? Like
Oh,
But
that,
do you start cuddling? You do start, right? And then just like after
Often,
a few
yeah.
minutes?
Nick,
Yeah,
Nick.
I think that's the move.
Are you straight on your back and she's on, on you kind of, or are you like cuddle like spoon?
yeah, she's little spoon.
Kevin's
Doesn't-
questions. Cue it.
Doesn't that hurt your shoulder? My shoulder gets
I
fucked.
heard it's retarded or something.
Good question, Kevin.
My shoulder gets fucked after like 20 minutes of that. So that's why I was confused. Like, how do you?
It's all about, you just gotta, you find the right one and then you're there. You
Yeah.
know, like sometimes the shoulder doesn't hurt. There's a lot of adjusting. I'm very fidgety when I'm like finding my way to sleep, moving pillows around. Way too many pillows on the bed. Really only use 2, but they just got to be arranged just so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get the just so. I actually know which position I fall asleep in. Like I'll start like a starfish and I'll do all this stuff. But if I really am like, all right, it's time to like fall asleep, I have some techniques. I know which way. Yeah.
You have experience.
Yeah. I know which position I fall asleep in. I also do a breathing technique, and then I'll be out in like 2 minutes.
That's amazing.
Why are you laughing, Kev?
I'm just enjoying.
This all falls into the high maintenance stuff. I have
feel
everything I do. I have a way to do it.
I'm similar because like sometimes I'm really tired. And I'm like, oh, I want to lay on my stomach, but I know I'm not going to sleep on my stomach.
Right.
So
It's fun. It's fun to start out on the stomach.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
It's not like a stomach rest
with maybe a leg bend
of course,
up here.
Yeah. But then I'm like, okay, it's time to
get to work.
Yeah.
Time to go to bed.
That's apparently the worst way to sleep.
With the
stomach, leg bend, like you're making a 4 almost.
figure 4.
An
Yeah.
upside down 4.
Figure
That's
4.
like the worst way to sleep, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, no wonder.
Your neck
It's
is all fucked up.
It's the
back
most.
too.
It's the most fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most.
I like
fun.
going against the grain and just doing what people tell me not to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I sleep on an inversion table.
Yeah. Nice.
There's
Upside
no way
down?
you could do that.
Did you put the pomade in your hair today?
I did.
Your hair looked funny yesterday, bro.
By funny, he means terrible.
Yeah.
No. I mean, you were a cartoon character yesterday. Your hair was funny. We were shooting something, and you're like, "What the hell's on my ass?" It was a gusher.
I think it was actually one of those kratom gummies from around here.
Oh, shit.
But gold jacket, green jacket. It was a gummy. Some type of gummy stuck on my ass.
Yeah, you were making me laugh yesterday.
This was stuck to his butt.
There we have
Right
it.
there.
There's the gusher in question.
Oh, yeah.
It's so nice to know that I looked like shit yesterday.
You didn't look like shit, bro. You looked hilarious. I loved it.
It's so crazy. Now I know. Maybe I don't even have to put pomade in my hair. Who cares?
I mean, yeah. I think
You'd
maybe.
make us
Yes, I
laugh.
do.
I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday do the pomade. Thursday, Friday, like look funny, bro. Like go
This
into the
is you,
weekend
Nick.
looking funny. Yeah. Now
That was
imagine
you
that.
yesterday.
Now imagine that with a gusher on its ass.
Are you screen recording?
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, I want to talk about the fact that today is Wednesday. We typically shoot on Tuesdays.
What are we doing here?
We didn't shoot yesterday because
Oh, yeah.
Mark, we could shoot either before or after hour, right? Everybody on the same page here? Or you folks at home, you with us? Mark couldn't do before the after hour because he had to shoot some branded content with Brendan.
Before golden hour.
Chin, what'd I say?
After hour. It's okay.
Tase me.
Can we?
No.
No. That's not the same situation.
Let me take it
Carry
from the
on.
top. Mark couldn't film before the golden hour because he had to shoot branded content with Brendan. Chin couldn't do after the golden hour because he had a doctor's appointment for his neck. So in the chat, we were trying to coordinate and figure out to do it either before or after. Obviously, that would exclude one of the guys, Mark or Chin. Correct? Everybody with me?
Yep.
I proposed let's do half of the episode before the golden hour with Chin, pause, and do half of the episode after the golden hour with Mark. And I said we could call it the Hafter Hour. Thank you. Objectively, the funniest thing of all time, right? In the chat, I'm getting next to no ha-has. That fired me up, pissed me off, and I'm here to air that grievance right now.
I ha-ha'd it.
You ha-ha'd it?
Yeah.
Is
I
that
eventually
true?
ha-ha'd it.
You eventually ha-ha'd it? I don't know that you did.
I did.
The eventual
You
ha-ha.
said that on your way up to ha-ha'ing it, you hearted something Mark had said, but I don't know that you ever made
Damn,
it
Casey's paying
to
attention
the
to
top.
every detail.
I'm high maintenance, bro,
Dude's got
and I'm
receipts.
in a mood.
Well, he doesn't have receipts because I fucking hearted it. On my way.
Oh, snaps.
Where's the initial?
Oh, wow, only one.
See?
And it's only Casey. You didn't do it either. Oh, wait.
No. You hearted something else. That's the situation. You didn't heart the initial text that he sent.
Yep. See, dude, don't mess with me.
Get it
I'm
right,
high
mommy.
maintenance.
Wait, no, you
in a
said it
mood,
twice. You said it twice.
And autistic. How many does that have?
2 ha-has.
One, me.
Oh, Casey and Mark.
One, Mark. So you didn't ha-ha it.
Oh, I think I ha-ha'd it in real life. Like, you know, when I was at...
Bruh,
Me too.
Bruh! If you're ha-ha in real life, ha-ha on the message.
Casey, I was
How
suffering.
are you supposed to know that you're ha-ha in
I'm in
real
a doctor's
life?
office, man. I was suffering. I was like... And it hurt, dude.
You need to articulate that. Even if it's just like a little, you're like at home, you're like,
Even if
That
it's a nose
is
laugh.
a ha-ha.
Like, that's a ha-ha.
We eventually didn't do either.
Oh, also, are we gonna play that?
Yeah, sure.
So Nick was going to flip a coin to decide if we do it before or after. Actually, so Nick was gonna flip a coin if
I'll
we.
take it from here, Casey.
Okay, thank you.
I'll take it from here.
I was going to flip a coin whether or not we do before or after. Then Casey proposed the after hour. Kind of did it at the same time, but my message came through first. So then he said his, which I didn't not like. So I decided we are going to flip a coin to see whether or not we flip a coin to see if we go before or after, or if we do the after hour. So we did 2 coin flips, and here they are.
Here they are.
You just woke up from a nap.
Yeah, I recently woke up from a nap.
Yeah, bro, you look adorable.
This is to flip a coin whether or not we flip a coin to see if we do after hour or we just record the full thing before or the full thing after. So heads is going to be flip a coin. Tails
My second flip was
is after hour.
Nice kitchen, by the way.
Thanks.
I know, it looks
heads
beautiful.
Heads it is. We are flipping a coin to see if we record.
Were you drunk or?
No. Just excited about the stakes. I'm gambling, baby.
Yeah.
You see that flip? It didn't flip at all until it bounced.
Terrible flip.
Heads it is before.
Sorry, Mark.
Which is the opposite of what I said in the video.
And then you corrected it afterwards.
Yeah. Well, let's see the update.
Yeah.
But I like the end of this one.
Yeah, me too.
Let's just look at his fucking face for a sec, dude. That's what we call like that rumpled dog that I pulled up before. What'd you say,
Gosh, that's so fucking hilarious.
All right, ready? There you go.
Okay, just realized watching the tape back, we were actually going to be recording after, because heads was after,
He's still processing
tails
it.
was before
Still working through
on
it.
that second flip. So after it is, we're recording the full thing after. I look like shit.
And then on top of all of this, we didn't do either.
Yeah. Wait, on that one, could you go to that frame where you see Ashia peek at the peeks at the
Like,
camera and then sprints out of the way?
What?
Do you think she was thinking like, this fucking guy?
She loves my antics.
Oh, nice.
I can't believe she likes me.
She's the best. I love her.
Thank you.
He's great.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I feel like this should like slowly zoom in with like an X-Files theme song.
What do you guys have your girls saved as in your phones? I want to know.
I'm pretty, I think, little on the spectrum. I just have first and last names from everybody, except my grandma. She's Gramsies.
That's nice. Yeah.
But yeah, I actually have Vanderbilt.
Mine actually just switched because she just got I gave her my old computer, which it updated. Yeah, she just got an entirely new name. Gave her my old computer, so she got a new like iCloud thing and updated it. So now it's her full name, which is dumb.
What
Like
was it
first
before?
and last name. I had it at Mos Def, like because like the rapper Mos Def. Her name is Steph,
Okay.
and it switched it, so it's full name now.
Okay.
Cool, man. Great, cool story.
I just have Jess, I believe.
Do you guys have emojis by it? I just want to know which one you
I
guys
used to have it, yeah, Mos Def with a heart.
Ah, you pussy. If you have an emoji,
What do you mean pussy?
you're
That's
a pussy.
cute. So whenever I see a heart text, I'm like, oh, that's Steph.
That's
Your wife is Mos Def.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Were you checking something?
Yeah, and then I got distracted.
Oh, you mentioned slumber parties earlier. Mark, I sent you a link to the Combat Buddy.
Yeah, I got
This
it right
weekend,
here.
UFC Macau. It was midnight to 6 a.m. I did a slumber party Combat Buddy, UFC Macau, and it was super fun. That's my office. And I told you guys about Megabed. We still got 2 mattresses. We had a friend stay with us for a while. And so that's been like in our kitchen against the wall.
I love Megabed.
Yeah, it was fun, but it's too impractical. I'm working on my computer, going to bed. I can't reach the floor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of issues, but yeah, this was Combat Buddy. Streamed from midnight to 6 a.m. Had average of 18 people watching. Shout out to those 18 warriors.
Wow.
It was really fun. I'm going through and I'm cutting some clips. There's some funny stuff here.
I was in
Right
there.
here, I bang myself. Oh no.
Bang yourself.
Just most of the time when I got up, something bad happened. One time she gets up super gracefully. Someone clipped it, and she gets up super gracefully, and I get up, and I had my Packers bathrobe on, but I had taken it off, but the thing was still tied around my waist, and it was stuck, and I was like, it was funny. She fell asleep for the main and co-main. We are real authentic.
On camera?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, let's see if we can find it, shall we?
Oh,
Woo!
well, that's a little too
Hey.
much. You know, that's a little too much.
Oh yeah, there she is. She's sleeping.
I was in there.
Yeah, Kevin in the chat.
See?
What do you drink at a Celsius and just like
Yeah.
on Instagram and just like
Probably bets. Probably bets at that
bets,
point. Plus 6 units.
nice.
Shout out Gabriel Fernandez. Came back 2 rounds down to get the finish in the third. Plus 515. It was honestly probably the best UFC card of the year, like quality fight wise. They're just bangers. Muslim Salikov had a spin kick KO. There was a head kick KO from those
Shiming.
Asian girls we talked about on
Shiming,
a golden hour where we thought the girl died. It actually almost killed the vibe of the stream because everybody thought we saw the first death. And I feel like that will happen at some point when I watch MMA, and I'm really gonna have to be like, I don't know, like it's a lot. So I'm really glad it didn't happen yet, and I can continue to live in bliss. But they're warriors, and they're modern day gladiators, and they choose to go out to compete, and they know the risks. Is what I like to tell myself.
And that girl that did the head kick KO, the viral one, she's a doctor.
Yeah,
It's
doctor.
so freaking insane.
And her parents don't know doesn't know
yeah,
she
they don't know,
fights,
yeah.
which
Ins-
both crazy.
Super cool. And she's tiny, like super tiny.
In her little speech, she said like, I've been scared to go like too hard on people.
Yeah, which is awesome too.
But like now I'm gonna have no mercy.
I think I have too much mercy.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is, I mean, if she really fucks somebody up, she's a doctor. She could fix them.
Yeah, help him, yeah. You're right, Casey.
There was in fact a doctor in the house.
Nice.
But yeah, Combat Buddy sleep stream was great. Going to be recording. Next one, actually, this will come out after because PFL championships are Friday morning. 6 fights for $1 million. And but then I'll be streaming UFC 310. Next 2, there's only 2 UFC cards the rest of the year, and then there's 3 weeks off, and they're both great cards. Shavkat Rachmanov versus Ian Gary.
Yeah.
That's awesome, yeah.
And that there's a card on ESPN2 in 2 weeks, and just banger after banger.
I watched Connor versus Nate 2 last night.
Nice.
I just needed a palate cleanser with all the negative Connor stuff going on, and just needed to see him in there.
Are you a big Connor guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's a dick. Well, I don't want to say
I'm
that.
not a dick.
No,
Rider.
Dick, I was going to say Dick Ryder.
I know.
I am.
I know.
Yeah.
You're a Conor
So that was
Glazer?
fun. I'll go back and watch Connor versus Eddie.
How do you score Connor Nate 2?
Connor won rounds 1 and 2. I give Nate round 3. Who do I give for round 4? Round 4 was also close. Connor won round 5.
I'd have to watch again. I think I had 1-2-5 Connor.
1-2-5. Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
I
see
definitely
1-2-5.
had 3-2 Connor.
3 rounds, Connor.
Yeah.
Great fight though. Awesome fight.
Yeah, Connor fights are the shit to go back and watch. I actually watched Roy McDonald, Robbie Lawler last night.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
classic.
gosh, that's so good.
Honestly, though,
What?
all the stakes and the moments and the stare down, it was all dope. But if you just go like quality of fight, like I don't know, just some of the Justin Gaethje versus Poirier like are more bangers start to finish. Like there were moments where Rory got crazy, but like the whole it wasn't like just wire to wire.
No,
some
you're
of
right,
the,
you're right,
some of the
yeah,
best
you're right.
fights we
It- just
called
but
out.
the moments were
Yeah.
so huge that that's why I like
And the big swings, like Robbie was winning, Rory was winning, the spit out blood.
yeah.
It was all epic. I watched that on like an illegal streaming site
Okay.
doing a merch table at the Hard Rock Hotel for a live Adam Carolla taping.
Oh, you mean when it happened live?
Yeah, I was in Vegas. I had worked for Adam for 2 weeks, and it was great because it was like Connor's first, maybe not his first headline card, because it was the Chad Mendez card, and there were just so many. The Irish were flooding the streets. It was a really fun atmosphere, and I got a lot more stuff here. I was actually
Great.
yeah. Errors and omissions. This week's errors and omissions. For the last couple weeks, I have omitted doing errors and omissions. So that's on me.
That's tough.
And that concludes this week's errors and omissions.
Nice, okay.
Another banger
That's it?
segment. Another banger segment.
Pretty clean. Yeah.
What else did I want to do? Mark had to step out. Oh, let's go to Kev's questions, I think. We already had an impromptu one, but I think he has one
Okay.
set up.
Do I?
I heard it's retarded or something.
Do I?
No, I don't have anything crazy, but I was. I went to a football game the other day.
Oh, yeah, nice. This isn't really a question, but a good anecdote.
Well, there's a
How did I
question
miss
in
that?
there.
on my shit?
Okay, so I went to the Rams-Eagles game at SoFi the other day. Crazy arena. Never been there before, so it was awesome. But
One sec. See, I like how he's doing this, too, because sometimes I'll tell stories, and then you guys are like, oh, good story. And then we just move on. There should be a question attached to the story, so then it leads to discussion rather than just like,
You tell good stories, man.
thanks. I'm not saying I don't think you guys like them, but it's just like, okay, cool. Then we move on. So attaching some discussion point,
That's
like
also a
he just
little-
said he was about to do, is a good idea.
We could take some ownership there as well. We could be a little bit more creative and think more outside the box of, okay, how does this story potentially make me think about a similar experience that I may or may not have had? So
hell yeah.
it's a team effort. It's
Definitely,
not all on you.
And feel free to cut me off at any time because I can get a little retarded.
Shut the
at
fuck
points.
up right there, Kev.
No,
you're
okay.
kidding.
So I went to the game. One question I have is,
That was good.
Thanks.
how do you feel about wearing a jersey from a team that isn't one of the two teams playing in a game? Because I was just walking through the concourse and I was looking and I'm like, why are there so many fucking Patriots, Bengals, Steel? Like, there's jerseys from all across the NFL. I'm like, why do you do that? Wear a black shirt or a gray shirt to the game if you are not a fan of one of the two teams. Right?
Interesting.
Am I
Yeah.
wrong?
I love this question, Kevin. I have extremely solidified thoughts on it.
Please,
Does anybody
Nick,
want to go
take
first?
the
You
floor.
go first. This is your-
I will wear a Packers jersey to any sporting event. Wearing colors of a team, I'm not a fan. Really, only football teams. I feel like I could wear another basketball team without. I like the Bucks, but like they weren't as crucial to my childhood as the Packers were. I went to a Chargers game. It was the year they were at StubHub Stadium in between, which was cool to see an NFL game there because there was only like 20,000 people. You don't really get that opportunity a lot. But I bought a Chargers jersey and I wore it. I actually fucking bought off Melvin Gordon's website, former Wisconsin Badger. I bought a Melvin Gordon shirt. It had like his silhouette and his dreads, and it said Wisconsin native. And the shirt was so dope. And I ordered rush shipping. Should be there 2 days on a Tuesday. It comes 4 weeks later after the game.
I've heard this story before.
So I went and I got a Chargers shirt, and I wore it, and I felt it felt gross. It felt like my skin was crawling, and I don't like it. And I also have a rule that I don't wear jerseys of players younger than me. It has to be someone that's older than me. So I will never get, unless it's a throwback jersey, I won't get new jerseys. I have Donald Driver. I have Clay Matthews, which I regret getting. I wish I would have gotten to Collins. One time in college, they have those knockoff jerseys from like China, and we would order like a bunch at a time.
China.
And I got an offense and a defense, a white and a green, and I got a white Donald Driver and a green Clay Matthews, and I wish I would have gotten to Collins. Clay Matthews is like chick's favorite Packer.
You get jerseys.
So those are all my thoughts.
You get jerseys with names on the back?
Huh?
You wear jerseys with names on the back?
Just Donald Driver and Clay Matthews.
What's the deal? What's the deal there?
Yeah,
Kev?
I mean, for one, I've always thought this. I felt weird doing it, even as a kid. I had like LeBron James jerseys, but I still felt weird with another man's name on the back of my jersey.
This is the Chris D'Elia bit. Like,
I know. I was gonna mention that he has that, but I've always felt weird about it, and I still to this day I'm just like, nope, plain jersey for me.
as long as they're older than you, it's okay.
I do like
that's
that
my
rule.
rule that I made
I
up.
like
and
that
just
rule.
apply to everyone.
I don't understand that because you're going to keep getting older. But what if you want to buy the latest person's jersey? You go no name at that point?
I'm not gonna buy a jersey.
I always go no name.
Why?
Because of my personal rule I made.
But you're not also.
What is it you getting?
The arbitrary thing I made up in my head. Come on, Mark.
Come on, dude.
The game was dope. I never have seen a stadium filled with more away fans than Philadelphia Eagles fans. It was insane. It was
It's
like
not always the case in LA because LA is like
yeah.
mostly transplants.
That's what I've heard. I haven't been to a lot of LA sports games, but that one was crazy. It was like 70% Eagles fans.
They also do that with the Niners fans. They always come down and they buy all the tickets, and it's like kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Packers do, like in other cities. There's a couple of destinations, like Vegas games are like this for any team that has a big following. They're going to be outnumbered. LA is a huge one unless they're really good. Even still.
Yeah, it's probably even worse for the Chargers too, because the Rams have a following because they used to be here.
Yeah.
And then the Chargers just have nobody here. You know, they haven't really built that yet.
Right.
So it's like they just have whoever they're playing at home. They just have the other team is just like riling up like crazy.
Kevin, in my opinion, though, really burying the lead. Want to tell us about your seats, Kevin?
So my brother, he's good friends with Sean McVay, who's the coach of the Rams. And he got us tickets, really good, nice tickets, like the friends and
Also
family
an
section.
Ohio guy.
Another Ohio guy, yeah, for sure. And we got into the friends and family section. And then when we were sitting there, my brother saw Sean McVay's nanny, who he also knows, and she got us up to the owner's suite. So we got to go hang in the owner's suite, which was a whole experience in itself. I felt
And
very.
you were there with his wife was in there?
Yeah, we were there with Sean McVay's wife. And
Was there food in there?
Oh yeah,
What kind of food,
spread.
Kev?
They had sliders, club sandwiches. They had alcohol. I didn't partake because the whole time I was in there, I was like, I'm gonna get escorted out of here. I want to eventually. I don't feel comfortable, so I was just chilling in the corner. But they had everything you wanted.
And all that stuff's free?
Free.
Tough to turn down free drinks.
I know.
Tough to turn down free drinks.
I didn't.
How'd you do that?
I didn't want to open Pandora's box and get crazy. They were all pretty drunk in there though.
Damn, she has a
she is nice as like the nicest person you could ever meet. She is great.
No, that it said like I like searched for something and you could do like find on the page and it said nuts. So apparently I was searching for the word nuts before this.
So yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
You said it was stocked full of 8s and 9s and 10s in there.
It was
A lot of players' wives and shit.
players' wives, coaches' wives, just rich women, just rich husbands, women, those type of things.
And Kev's currently on like a no fap journey, so these people could smell the cum coming out of his eyes.
Wow.
it was coming out of my
Jiminy
ears.
Crimmins.
Tell us more about the no
why you
fap
do
journey
that?
you're on.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know what it's called, right? The term?
What is it
Semen
called?
retention?
No, it's called sexual transmutation, I think.
Okay, I think I may have heard of that before. I'm on day 19 right now of just
Oh my
no
gosh.
fat, semen retention. Just trying something different, Sometimes you get in a little rut. You got to try something different. I felt like this was a good extreme to go for. And
So what are you experiencing in this 19th?
definitely
He
more.
he levitated over
that
here.
right?
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, for sure. More.
Is it the George Costanza effect where you get smarter?
I feel more sharp.
Yeah.
Oh, like doing
That's
the
point,
opposite.
Yeah.
I feel sharper, more energy. I definitely feel like people are more like, I get a lot more people like saying, like talking to me randomly, like just on the street or passing people. It's interesting.
Maybe you're giving off positive vibes.
I think that could be it. Yeah. I feel like I have more energy when I'm working out as well, and a stronger. Mark doesn't look. What's up? What's happening, Mark?
This.
You hate it. Why do you hate it? Let me hear.
So
it.
dumb. Why are you doing that? Why do people do this to themselves?
You have a wife, so you don't know what it's like to just. You can go get what you need
no,
anytime
I
you
don't
want.
know what it's like.
If you were single.
What? Carry on.
I have never tried it either, Mark, but people who do it, like, seriously
I know
rave
people
about
swear
the
by
benefits.
it. I also understand dieting. You're not eating this for a while. You're not eating that. But it's also like you got one life. Jerk off every day.
There we go.
Bro, you want to live
That's
a
your
sat-
stoic quote.
That's
You got one life.
Put that
Jerk
on a
off
shirt.
every day.
If you want to live a sad, inside the house, in your room, dark room, watching porn every day than jerk off every day. But
there's an extremism to it. But I'm just saying, like,
it becomes a routine, and you really will do it every day. And I don't think it's good for the mental.
Oh, sorry.
I involuntarily do what you're doing. Like I just will be busy or won't need it. And won't
you
think
fall
about it
asleep
and
or something. Yeah,
fall asleep.
But there's a difference. I think there's a difference between like going out of your way to like abstain from it. I don't know.
My only thing is I feel like it still has the equal amount of control over you if you're fighting not doing it. It's almost like like an alcoholic's just trying to white knuckle not drinking. It's like if you're actively not drinking, then the substance still has equal amount of control over you.
You think?
That's why I don't stop gambling.
Okay.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I see what you're saying.
But no, I have that same thought about like. There's a level of alcoholism where it's like you're drinking every day, and if you withdraw, like you could literally be in danger, and that's like a different type of alcoholism. But some people like want to stop, and they're like, "Oh, I just can't even touch it." It does give this like energy to it that like
I don't. Yeah,
then if you break, then you're like, "Okay, I'm falling off the wagon." Where if you're just like, "Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna do this."
Well, the real
sometimes.
it's like that. The first way you're talking about, like that's unhealthy too. To like be manic and obsessive about not drinking. It's like it's the same.
Yeah.
And easier said than done. But figure out why you're drinking so much. Like, is there emotional shit that you haven't dealt with? Are you trying to escape something? Are you, self-medicating? That's how you're gonna be able to quit or have a healthy relationship with alcohol. Or fapping in Kevin's case.
So we are a philosophy podcast.
I actually read about this before. That's
Mark's just pulling up shirts now that make his point.
Of all places, it's from the Dan Patrick Show. Why?
Oh wow!
Did you know about this?
Shout out DP.
No, I don't know why it came from the Dan Patrick Show, but that is a coincidence.
Shout out DP.
Used to work on DP Show.
I tweeted one time. This is a Nick quote. Everything in moderation, even moderation.
Sure. Yeah.
You gotta go overboard sometimes.
Yeah.
Chin, what were you gonna say? You said you
jerk
read
off
about
for 24 hours straight.
I read about sexual transmutation. I think that's the term. Can you?
that sounds right.
Yes.
Sexual transmutation. So you don't jack off for like as long as you can, and it builds some sort of like driving you to do all these other things in your life. Like if you want to like build a business, to do whatever, music, whatever, and it's supposed to help you out because all that shit that you're holding back is like good for that motivation to do those things.
You can transform that. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so I did it for like a month, which was crazy. And then eventually I've never before had like what do you call when you come in your sleep? It's called
nocturnal emission.
I've never had a wet dream in my life, and then I eventually did because I held it back for that long. And honestly, it didn't really help me out. Even though I read about all the stuff
That's
I
what
read
I'm saying.
about.
It's a waste of time.
All the stuff I read about like being like this.
You're like, I haven't jerked off in a month. Where's my fucking business?
Exactly. It didn't help me at all.
This is bullshit.
All it did was like
in my sleep.
it gave me like a wet dream. And by the way, the wet dream was amazing. It was
Ew.
And I woke up immediately. I'm like, oh fuck, that's
gross.
awesome.
Sexual transmutation refers to the practice of redirecting sexual energy, which is one of the most powerful human drives toward achieving non-sexual goals or higher purposes. Rooted in both spiritual and psychological tradition, it involves channeling this potent energy into creative, intellectual, or physical pursuits rather than solely satisfying it through physical acts.
Yeah, and guess what? The person I got it from was Neil Strauss, who wrote the book The Game, which is I think every guy should read the book The Game. It's amazing.
It gained prominence with Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, where it is described as a way to harness sexual energy for motivation, focus, and productivity.
That's what it is.
It's Spartan warriors. They didn't bang just so they could fucking be more aggressive and kill.
Spartan warriors?
Yeah,
I thought they were gay.
Yeah, that's what
I
thought.
also have a philosophy
No,
on
You
it.
could still abstain from jerking off if you're gay, Chen.
Oh, just saying jerking off, not like sex.
You can still have sex if you're gay. What the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You,
My
dude.
philosophy is on the screen. You could say.
If you don't use it, you lose it. Dude, Sean Strickland said the same thing too.
Bro, I never. Chin, please.
What?
We don't care about what Sean Strickland said.
I'm just saying he said that though.
He says a lot of shit.
He's like, if you don't jack off, you're gonna lose it. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Bro, I don't.
If you don't use it,
he said.
you lose it.
All I know is
TM.
I'm just giving it a shot. I've done it once before. I made it 29 days before. And
I
that's
support your
almost
journey,
30.
Kev.
And by the way, Kev, so has other stuff in your life?
How many businesses do you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
now?
So how much have you?
I have
He's
8
doing
LLCs.
clips for golden hour.
There you go.
Hey, see? Manifesting shit. Just,
All right, cool.
Shit's just happening.
There you
Cool,
go.
cool, yeah.
I'm trying it, you know?
You're eating a lot of breakfasts. I see that on your story.
I love a good breakfast.
Yeah, you do.
Yo.
I love that.
I
love
gotta
that
watch your
for you.
stories, man.
Yeah,
Have you
Chin
ever
does.
seen
Wow.
breakfast?
Breakfast?
Any breakfast
Uh-uh.
foods? You've never seen a breakfast
From
food?
him?
No, just in
Chin's
general.
I thought
actually
you were talking
never
about your
eaten
skate
breakfast.
video. Call back.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Chin's never eaten
If you've
breakfast.
seen what breakfast looks like, then you know what Kevin's stories look like.
Oh, okay.
I post other stuff, Chin. Don't worry. I posted about being at the
I have
game.
to
No
look
one
at
else
I
saw
never
that.
look at stories, really. That's why. How about post it on your damn actual thing? Your
This
wall
is
or
breakfast, Chin.
Yeah.
That's
That
breakfast.
looks
That's
amazing,
English
dude.
breakfast.
Isn't that?
Yeah,
is-
that's
That's
English breakfast.
English
blood
breakfast.
sausage?
You
That's
son of a
my.
bitch.
I don't want
That's
beans.
my
I don't like all the. Yeah, I don't like the beans. I don't
What's
like
the
the
black
tomatoes.
thing? I've even had that before,
That's
but I never know
blood
what
sausage.
Blood sausage. I would just want like a regular breakfast.
it was. But yeah, they had.
Why are you laughing, bro?
Mark's like, I just want like a regular breakfast.
Do all American breakfast.
Okay.
We're gonna get some Denny's.
You,
Type
you
shit.
said breakfast.
I call
He's trying to be
breakfast
cute.
breakfast.
He's being cute.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is nice.
Oh,
is that corned beef
Smiley
hash?
face.
Ooh,
All day.
wee.
That's definitely corned beef hash.
Oh, I
which
love me a
eat
corned
all the
beef
time.
hash.
Yeah.
Smiley face on the top.
I need cheese on my eggs, or it's no go. Throw that whole plate away. If
What?
there's no cheese on my eggs, throw the whole plate away.
I don't need to throw the whole plate away, but there's no reason it.
Cheese makes it better.
It can always be included and should.
If there is no cheese, though, I don't want that plate at all. I will.
I like this. A little Pee Wee Herman breakfast. That's me every morning.
What do you guys?
I just think about the carbs.
You guys put salsa on your eggs?
No,
I'm not against it.
I love salsa on eggs.
ketchup. Well, it
Salsa?
depends what's with it. What kind of breakfast? What,
Like a-
what kind of dish is it?
Like a Mexican
Like
breakfast?
Just all American breakfast. I would put salsa on those scrambled
Really?
eggs.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Or hot sauce.
Interesting.
Hot sauce, yes.
You said ketchup,
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that, but I'm not. That's not my go-to.
My favorite, actually, I haven't been to Taco Bell in a while, but putting fire sauce on my eggs.
Let's go.
Specifically, their fire sauce.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. There's just sauces for each ethnicity, you know?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Speaking of hot
I
sauces.
like the black one.
Hey,
What?
Hot
what?
sauce.
What?
What
On
got
eggs.
it?
That's a
Is hot sauce a black ethnicity thing? Did I say that
100%. 100%. Didn't you ever see when Hillary Clinton? Back me up,
I was
Kevin.
gonna say, why are we asking Nick? I'm sitting right here.
Back me up.
No,
Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
It's better if it comes from Nick.
1.2% Congolese over here.
Please,
but
don't
no,
say that anymore.
Quit trying to take away my heritage.
Congolese rice.
Congolese.
Put multiple cultures in there.
Kev, do you like
Kev,
hot sauce?
Please back me up.
Yeah, he's right.
I learned something
Hillary
today.
Clinton went on the Breakfast Club
She
and
did.
she pandered to them. She was
pulled
like,
hot sauce out of her purse.
she's like, oh, I always keep this in there,
yeah,
and then they're like,
right.
oh,
It was bad.
damn.
It was bad.
I
Yeah.
mean, did it work though?
No, she lost.
She lost.
Okay.
Wait, so real quick, shout out to Paulo from Tokyo, who actually follows the shows. He has like millions of subscribers. He does a Japan YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. And he
Let's
sent
zoom
us.
in, Steel Squad.
I know
What's
we
the
should.
name
Yeah,
again?
he sent us the hot sauces.
What's the name again,
Yeah.
Shin?
But I showed you the hot sauces. But one's like really, really hot. The one's like actually like not as hot and tasty. So we should all try it.
What's the name again?
Paolo from Tokyo.
The crazy thing is
Paolo from Tokyo.
black people do like hot sauce, but inherently, like in like our food, like Southern food, if you want to say that, it's not really hot. It's more like an Indian and like an Asian thing, like hot.
Fucking Asian thing.
Isn't it? Right?
No, the way you said
like
it was funny.
like Indian.
What are you
people-
saying?
I'm saying like we love hot food. We love hot sauce, but we don't really put like we don't really make hot food. Like Indian food is like
Yeah.
really spicy. Like
Tita.
we don't really do spicy. I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
That's Fijian for spicy. You want to close that?
It's Brendan.
Oh. What's up, Tigre?
What up, Tiger?
What's up, Tiger?
Bosty. Happy B-Day, Bosty.
Hi,
Happy
Basti.
Hey, dudes.
What up, Brian?
We had breakfast together. It was awesome.
Oh, no.
We saw Diddy and Ashton
cute.
at your party.
What other hot sauces do you want me to Google?
I have an anecdote.
Let's hear it.
So I have to be careful how I talk about this because immigration might be watching.
Whoa.
But my my girlfriend is helping someone out and definitely not getting paid for it. And this person is a landlord, and they wanted her to go to this garage at one of her house that has tenants to measure an armoire. And it's like it's south of Wilshire, so it's a little seedy neighborhood. So we went together. We get there. Girlfriend has a clicker for the place. Clicks open the first gate. There's a second gate, and that's locked, and we don't know how to get in there. Very easy to climb over the thing. I parkoured it, got up there, climbed over. Had a hoodie on. It was a little brisk. It was like getting to be sundown, a little chilly. Had my hood up. She's like, take your hood off as you're like climbing the fence. And luckily I did just as I get over. You really should have seen this get up. I was pretty happy with it.
This is just like
pushed, climbed up over.
white privilege right here.
Yeah, go ahead. Uncle Nick says yes. So I get over, unlock the gate, let her in. She goes over to the garage, tries to figure out there's code. We didn't have great instructions for how we were supposed to do this. All of a sudden she's like, oh, is this the right house? I'm like, hope so. Then we hear like someone opening their door to come out, and we don't know if it's the right house, and we just like froze. She walks out. She's like, what are you guys doing? I was like, oh, is this whoever's house? We're just here, like, got to get in their garage. She's like, no, it's not. Oh, sorry. She's just the assistant. We'll leave. She's like, how'd you get in here? I was like, climbed over the fence.
Oh my God.
So we walk out, we regroup, and then we realize, oh, you clicked open this first place. This is definitely the right place.
Yeah.
But in our panic, we didn't put that together. So I like went back there. The gate was still open. She just went back in the house. I knocked on her door to be like, sorry, this is the right house. We have the clicker. And I was like, so this is whatever's house. She's like, well, she doesn't live here. And I'm like, I said she owns it. Like, I started to get mad at this point because she was so aggressive. And like, I said the name of the landlord and she didn't. No, it pissed me off. And then she's like, and then when I said like sternly, like I said the owner, then she kind of gets apology. She's like, I'm sorry for like a year and a half. I've had a problem with like a stalker and someone's been like climbing over the fence. She's like, I'm literally having like PTSD right now. And she was like shook up. She was like mid-30s.
Nick is actually the stalker.
But like just all that. So then we call the landlord to figure out how to get in the garage, and that girl's like all pissed off, and she's like, can I talk to her after? So we go and measure the armoire. This girl's on my girlfriend's phone the whole time. We measure it. We go out. I'm like standing in front of her like, we have to leave, like give me the phone back. And she's like, well, maybe we'll have a larger discussion about this later or something. And then we got the phone back and I left, and that's my anecdote.
Whose armoire was it?
The landlord's, and she wants to sell it.
Oh, okay. That seems relatively benign. Did you say that to her? Like, hey, we just got to measure that because she's trying to sell it.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
And she wasn't receptive to that.
She didn't care. She was like, I should be warned, which is a true thing. Like,
That is
landlords
true.
are supposed to.
That is true. She's got a point there.
Yeah, but I guess she's also pre-warned her that we're doing stuff in the garage, so people are going to be coming in and out.
Now the scale's tipping back to the other side.
Yeah, it was awkward. And so you guys ever broken into someplace? See, add a question with it.
Right. Yeah, and that reminds me of the time that I broke into a place.
Yeah.
No, I really didn't. Sorry. I mean, it was very specific. Have you ever?
That was
Yeah,
the most
yeah.
amazing story I've ever heard in my life.
Thanks.
Oh, he's being sarcastic. Look at him.
Hey,
Why don't you
What's wrong
spill
with your
something on
leg?
your shirt there,
What's wrong with your
buddy?
leg?
I burnt it.
He spilled something
From
on
that
my
burn a
shirt.
while ago?
That's why I
Yeah.
said that.
You're still,
It's fucked
bro.
up,
You're
man.
all banged up. You got burns.
I got.
Your
Yeah.
neck.
I'm damaged. I'm
You're
damaged,
damaged.
property. Yeah.
Damaged goods.
Dang, because you're 68.
I'm not 68 yet.
Oh, easy,
2 more years. 2 more years.
All right. Chin's old. What's up?
Do you think
Hey,
if
dude.
Chin had a front lawn, he'd yell like, "Get off my lawn"?
Hell yeah.
Would I be one of those guys?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Just
just on the porch in a rocking chair, shotgun, and
gallon of
and
whiskey.
straw out of his gallon.
I
of
did
whiskey.
almost get into to a fight at a campground recently.
Let's hear it.
But then we have Tiger there. Oh, see.
It's all right.
It was like late at night, 10:30-ish, and like their quiet hours are 10 to 7 a.m., right?
I love that rule. I wish that rule was just universal.
Right?
Everybody
So everyone could
shut the
sleep
fuck
and
up.
chill, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this car came by, shining their headlights right at my tent. And then it was like 2 guys and 1 girl. And I literally just like, what the fuck? I can't see it from him. I'm like, what the? Why are you guys doing this? It's disrespectful. And then a dude that was like an age. Did I talk about this for you?
No,
An
never
Asian
heard
guy
that
that was
story.
taller than me with a shaved head.
Whoa.
He's like, what's up, dog? I'm like, what's up? Let's go. And then
Let me
eventually
get my
a
cane out of the
girl-
way.
the girl that was with them was like, I'm so sorry, we didn't realize, we're flashing her. And I'm like, all right, let's go. All right, that's fine. And then I remember thinking at that time, like, I probably have to leave because I think these guys are going to attack me later in the night.
Yeah.
Did the guy look tough? Did he look tough?
He looked like a gangster, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. But it worked out. My friend, I was texting my friend who was he was sleeping in his truck. He's like, no, don't worry about it. Just stay, man. They're just, whatever. I stayed, and it was fine. Nothing happened.
Close calls with Chin.
Now that was the best story I've ever heard.
Back and forth there. I'm stuck in the middle.
The worst stories.
Boy, oh boy, I'm stuck in the middle. There's a story up over here.
You know, it's kind of a funny vibe. It's like if like you didn't want to fight, you're like, oh, I have to fight now.
Yeah, just
I
like
have to
start
fight.
taking off your rings. Like,
So no, with the fight stuff, with me, if I'm committed, I'm committed. Even though if it's like a gang of like 15 people, I've always been committed. Like, if it happens, I'm just gonna go.
Chin's about it.
Yeah.
That's why I got jumped, and that's why I have a damn scar. So everyone listening, don't ever do that. Don't just be like, hey, can you please turn off your lights and whatever?
Chin,
Just be
that's
that way.
that's what that scar's
I'm
from on
ready
your
to go.
temple.
Yes?
Oh my
I
gosh.
am ready to go. Yeah.
That's Chin.
Yeah, I got hit by I got jumped by a gang, and he had a mag light and just like smashed my head. It's there forever.
Ouch.
I got jumped.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When?
This was maybe early 2000s. I was in New York. I was in the Bronx. It was like 2 a.m. I was at a party. I was with my New York skate friends, and we're leaving the party. I've had a couple pops. My homies have had a couple pops, and out of nowhere, this dude just came up from behind me, hit me in the face with a 40. I go to the ground, spit out my teeth, feel my teeth
Oh
just
my
go
God.
like do like a bear crawl and just get up and start booking it. I look behind me, like 10 guys chasing me. Outran them, get to the subway, reconvene with my
Get a
homies,
sandwich real quick.
covered in blood.
Sorry.
Lip is all split, teeth are all broke, janky, just sitting on the subway covered in blood. Like,
Why did
what
it-
the fuck
why did it
just
happen?
happened? So I had so I was part of a skate team, and one of the guys on the team was from Virginia,
Yeah.
and
Team Pup and Suds.
What do you say?
Brink.
Brink. Yeah, ironically, I've never seen Brink.
What?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's insane.
We'll circle back to that. So one of the dudes on the team was from Virginia. His idea to help fund his trip, cigarettes were really cheap in Virginia, really expensive in New York. So he
Yes.
brought a carton of Newports.
Of
That's why
course.
Eric Garner got suffocated. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, that big.
So
Can't breathe.
So homeboy from Virginia who didn't have, who had the carton of Newports did not pocket. So I was holding the carton of Newports for him because I had like big sweatpants. So the Newports were sticking out of my sweatpants, and they were just trying to take that. So from behind, whack. Well, I mean, I'm lucky the bottle didn't shatter, because had it shattered, like,
Eyes,
I'd
all
be-
that.
yeah,
And you still have that scar.
yeah.
And
I
this is
guess.
why we need less government intervention. If the taxes on cigarettes weren't so high,
Yeah.
you would have been jumped.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Eric
It's all
Garner.
Gavin Newsom's fault.
There we
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
That was in New York. Whatever. It's still his fault.
Yeah. Just
Obviously.
Soros funded DAs.
just my loose grasp on conspiratorial politics. But all right, well, that was a great, really good episode. Let's get out with some plugs.
Okay, cool.
So you guys can.
I would like to
Kid.
plug the Brian Bros YouTube channel. If you're into YouTube golf, you probably already know these fellas, but I would just like to give them a pat on the back, round of applause. Brian Bros, you're doing tremendous work, making tremendous content. I enjoy every single video. Keep it up. If you're a fan of golf, go check them out.
That's a great way to like forge relationships with people you may admire or respect. Just to shout it out on the podcast.
These guys
so hopefully it'll find its way there.
They're just great guys. They have this series with Grant Horvat called the Making the Cut, where they play a championship course venue and try and, over the course of 2 days, make whatever the cut was for that tournament. We were actually watching it the other day right out here, and that's when me and Callan were wrestling, and it was on in the background, and some people noticed in the comments, and we're like, they're watching Grant Horvat. We were watching the Brian Bros making the cut series.
Where are these
Shout out
guys
Brian Bros.
based out of?
Are they funny?
South Carolina. I mean, Wes, that's Wesley right there. He plays on the PGA Tour. His brother George is trying to make it on the PGA Tour. So they're tremendous golfers. It's nice to see like good golf on YouTube. Wes got that dog in him. Let's catch Wes.
Nice.
Sweet.
Chin?
A few things. So, the Casual MMA podcast, you've been on it, Nick, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Shout
You
out
did
to
it?
them. No. I'm just saying shout out to them because
yeah.
it's good stuff, right?
Yep.
And
Gil
then,
Bits from Tiger.
Yeah, Gilbert.
Tiger
Shout out to Gilbert. Also, Fun with Dumbfounded. I don't know if you guys. He's like a
battle rapper.
Yeah. He's dope, and Rick is also part of it, and he's awesome as well. And then this is a new seaweed snack my mom gave me.
This is the type of stuff I want.
Okay, pollock roe seasoned laver. If you guys ever try this, if you like seaweed snacks, this is amazing. Okay,
Nice.
You're gonna try it, Tiger. It's amazing. I love this stuff. I'm addicted to it now. And then my YouTube channel, Chinsuyi.
Nice.
I kind of talked about it in an episode. I don't think I actually gave a plug for it, and maybe I did, but if I did, I'll just do it again. Far Forever, documentary about Brett Favre's career, narrated by Billy Bob Thornton. Just tells his whole career from Big Irv, dad coaching him in high school and running the Wishbone, to not getting a scholarship, to ended up at Southern Mississippi, getting in a car crash, coming back, getting drafted. His dad dying and him playing in the Monday night game against Oakland, 399 yards, 4 touchdowns. Just an incredible journey of Far Forever.
You mean
it ends about mid-2000s, so we don't get any of his improprieties, which I love, and I would like to remember how it is here. Yeah. Damn, Tiger left. I was gonna have him plug something.
This is from 2006. You're plugging something from 2006?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be current.
It's timeless,
If I haven't
baby.
seen it, it's new to me.
There you go.
All right, man.
What
Kevin?
Shoot. I went on a binge of watching Soft White Underbellies. I watched like
it's dope.
20 of them in a row. It was nice. It was not nice, but it was interesting. And then I remember I asked you guys last week if I should start watching Sopranos or Succession. Didn't watch either of those. I started The Boys though. It's pretty dope so far. So yeah, that's it.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Mark?
Here we go.
I'd like to plug a T-shirt that says, if you dream it, you could do it.
If I haven't seen it, it's new to me.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you plugged it. Silo on Apple TV.
Oh, yeah, I'm all caught up.
Watched the second season, couple episodes in.
New season, right? It's a new
season.
season. Yeah.
Wait, but you had already seen the first season, right?
I've seen the first season. I'm all caught up.
Nice.
Watch it. That's all I could think of.
Tiger. Is he out there?
Tigre!
Are you gonna put him on the spot like that?
Yeah.
We lost him.
Also, just want to say, boys, I was in a wonky mood going into this, but a couple laughs with the boys, and I'm feeling better, so thank you.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Great episode. We'll see you next week.
Welcome to the After Hours Pod. At the distance, I switch your chins low. Hey, welcome to the After Hours Pod. Gang, baby, praise God. Welcome to the After Hours Pod. Hey, welcome to